Good evening, everybody. It's Mel. I am live from my kitchen this evening, and it's pretty chilly in the house, so I'm wearing all of the cozy gear. Um, Today's theme is all about breaking the stereotype, and I think without realizing, we believe lots of things about different sections of the community, loads of different people. And actually, I want to be like mind expanding to squash quite a lot of those. So, one of the big ones for me is a lot of people make an assumption that I am younger than I am. And actually, for me, that is frustrating because I hold the idea that older people should have more wisdom, and I feel people assuming that I'm younger than I am don't take me seriously. So one of the stereotypes that am always working on trying to break is assuming that young people are not wise, because that isn't true, but actually that a person in their mid 40s can look like me, and that's okay. So I tend to drop into conversation that I am in my 40s. I will talk about my age. I have a 17-year-old son, and that I've got like 20 years of teaching experience, because it's things like that that people kind of go, huh, what, huh? And I can see that like they're trying to work out, how do I put this information together that makes sense, because I've made an assumption that you, Mel, are younger than you are. So it kind of challenges their beliefs, and I think breaking stereotypes should be about challenging people's beliefs. So one of the bigger stereotypes as far as roller skating goes is that it is only for children or young people, and that it kind of extending that risk taking is really only for younger people, and that adults with responsibilities cannot be taking risks. And actually, no, that's not the case. You're just going to limit how much fun you can have if that's what you're doing. So, they also obviously, why am I younger than, or younger looking than I actually am? Well, probably my genes have something to do with it. The fact that I have a Chinese mum, like I had the greasiest skin as a teenager. I remember being able to like touch my face to my hand, and things where you'd have to like cameras. Don't know if anyone remembers those actual cameras, and not a phone that you could look at the screen and it's far away from your face. It's stuff you had to put on your face to take a picture. Like I would have it and it would come off my nose, and there'd be like a layer of grease on that. Yeah, it wasn't a nice time. I had like so much breakouts, but now I'm kind of made peace with my skin. I've found the right products that work for my skin, that don't overload it and don't result in breakouts. So, just by the way, it's Superdrug, the B range, which is cruelty free, which I'm very happy to use, and also extremely affordable. And I think the other assumption that a lot of people make, they will walk into the shop and assume that running a roller skate business must be easy and really fun, because all I do is roller skate all day and look super cute. Mm, hmm. Well, no one actually says this out loud, but I think they're sometimes surprised if I say, "Oh, I've got things that I need to get on with. I'm quite busy today. I need." They kind of go, "Huh?" Like, "Oh, you're busy doing stuff?" Yes, yes. There's a lot of stuff. We'll not go into that now. It's a lot of stuff. Like running a business is absolutely one of the hardest things I've ever done. As like the business is growing and I take on more responsibility, I replace problems that I've solved for new problems that I have yet to solve. So, it's just evolution of difficulty. And it was getting hold of skates a couple of years ago. Then it was like developing a better system to cope with the orders. And then it was, well, actually more orders mean I need to have more staff because I need to be able to support what I'm doing. And now we're in a cost of living crisis, so there's a lot of ongoing challenges there. And actually, not a lot of skating time left when we're talking about skating for myself. I guess there's always time to look cute, but you know, just happens. I'm not prepared for it really, you know. But one thing that I have learned about myself is that I am prepared to break the mold. I am ready to be different. I'm ready to be brave. You know, that is when I compare myself to myself. I was definitely not feeling brave a decade ago, and more than that, it's definitely not feeling brave at all. I am what I would describe myself as a wallflower as a teenager. I would not put my hand up in class. I'd be like minimizing and trying to take up as little space as possible. And I want to also remind anybody that is starting their roller skate journey, anyone who goes to a beginner class or is just showing up for themselves, that you are an inspiration for the other people in your life, in your circle where you're the center. Those people are all looking at you going like, wow, I wish I had the courage to do that. So probably you think I'm being sarcastic, but I'm genuinely not being sarcastic, because there will be people in your life wishing that they could get started and not knowing how to go about it, or wanting someone to go with them, and actually you've just gone ahead and done it anyway, regardless of what other people think and whether they're going to come and hold your hand or not. You're out there and you're doing it, and you're not playing it safe despite the voice in your head. So I am proud of everybody who's showing up and doing something for themselves. And I would love to change that worldview, that adults shouldn't keep playing. It's so important that we do. So my question for reflection today is, are you breaking the stereotype? Hope you are. Hope you think of ways of doing it. And I will catch you on the next one. Bye bye.